recent weeks. So thank you. We're also proud of our great cars, trucks, and SUVs that can turn an ordinary moment into an extraordinary adventure. Check out some of this Ford magic. Pretty cool, right? A bullet just came through the wall. And can you believe it's been 50 years since Steve McQueen drove that classic Mustang Fastback and one of Hollywood's most iconic movies with one of the greatest car chase scenes ever filmed. And now, 50 years later, Ford has introduced an all-new Mustang Bullet. And as Steve McQueen's very own granddaughter, Molly McQueen, just showed us, sometimes a modern take on a timeless classic can help some of us tackle some of life's littlest challenges. And of course, for the rest of us who aren't Hollywood heroes or first responders, we still want to be the heroes of our own adventures. And that's why Ford created the all-new Ranger with true built Ford tough capability and truck versatility for those of us who don't need a full-size pickup. And in fact, now I'm going to give you guys a little demonstration right now. So grab those Ranger devices you received when you first walked in, because we're going to let you choose the action for this video. So when prompted, you'll have about 4 seconds to choose Adventure A or Adventure B. And the video will prompt you in the upper corners of the screen. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Breaking. There it is. So, as you guys just saw, the all-new Ranger is not only built for tough and adventure-ready, like the rest of our cars, trucks, and SUVs, it also is available with a host of innovative technology that's going to help make you a better and smarter driver. So to help me demonstrate some of this technology, folks, I would like you to meet the first ever Ford Performance SUV. So ladies and gentlemen, meet the all-new Ford Edge ST. So Ford Performance engineers gave it 335 horsepower, 380 pound-feet of torque, and a host of race-inspired technology that's going to turn any drive into a thrill ride. And it's also going to be featuring a new Ford Copilot 360 driver assist technology. So this is a package of must-have standard features that's going to help boost your confidence behind the wheel. So, for example, we've all had that moment of truth trying to change lanes on a busy freeway, right? Well, now with blind spot information system on the edge, that's going to use radar to help detect vehicles in your blind spot and will warn you with an indicator light in your side view mirror. And then there's cross traffic alert, which uses that same radar to help detect vehicles approaching from the sides that you can't see when you're slowly backing out of a parking spot or a driveway. And how about when you're driving home and stop and go traffic at the end of a long day? Well, now adaptive cruise control with lane centering helps you maintain a safe distance in traffic by managing acceleration, steering, and braking. So that way you can smoothly cruise at the speed and following distance that you select. And the system can also detect when you cross over a lane marker and will notify you through steering torque, and can even apply steering torque to help guide you back into that center lane. And folks, let's not forget about pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection. So this uses radar and camera technology to scan the road ahead. It can even apply the brakes to help reduce the risk of collisions with slowed or stopped vehicles. How nice is that? And even pedestrians. So guys, all this and more is standard with the Ford Copilot 360 package. That's standard on the edge, and that's only the beginning. Because here at Ford, we're also thinking beyond smart vehicles. We're working with cities and other partners to create a smart new world where every journey is easier and more seamless for all of us. Okay, so imagine that this is a future Ford vehicle, and it operates in a city of tomorrow where Ford is building open source technology to keep vehicles constantly connected to each other, to roadside infrastructure like traffic signals, to the transportation mobility cloud, pedestrians, cyclists, and even first responders. So let's see what that might be like. Karen is expecting her first child in 2 weeks, and her husband Alberto is driving them to the final checkup with Dr. Gibson. But on the way there, Karen thinks that maybe she's going into labor now. So she calls Dr. Gibson, who tells them to go directly to the hospital. And well, that's when Alberto starts to have a panic attack. But before he can even start to hyperventilate, the vehicle detects a medical emergency based on the spike in heart rate and blood pressure. Driver assist technology takes control to safely park the vehicle. And first responders and medical teams are contacted automatically. Signals are switched, traffic is rerouted, so that way first responders can reach the patient safely. I mean, they already know that they have a pregnant mom, and now a panicked dad at the same scene. And Dr. Gibson, she's already on her way to the hospital in an autonomous vehicle that also operates as a mobile office. So guys, what could have been a minor emergency turns out to be the perfect delivery of the happiest kind. And folks, that's our vision of the city of tomorrow, and it all starts with the advanced new vehicles that we're building today. So I've shown you 3 of our latest Ford products. We have that iconic new Mustang Bullitt, the adventure-ready Ranger, and let's not forget about the advanced new Edge, which is our smartest SUV ever. And I've also shared our vision of the future, where smart vehicles in a smart world will mean more freedom and mobility for all of us. Ta-da! That's it. That's it, guys. I think we talked about everything here. Oh my gosh. I think we have something else to share with you.
Let's get started. The future isn't created in a keynote address. Presidential speech did not land us on the moon. Millions of man-hours did. They built their way there. Some will talk about the future, but you'd be a fool to believe them. You see, talk doesn't get things done. Building does. Building like we have for the last 115 years. And building for the next century. building cars, new technology, and transforming cities. So let the other guys keep dreaming about the future. We'll be the ones building it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that officially concludes our show. Once again, thank you for visiting Ford, where we're proud of the great cars, trucks, and SUVs that we're building today, and excited about the smart new world that we're building for tomorrow. So guys, you've been a great audience. Thank you so much for sticking around with us here at Ford this afternoon. Thank you so much. If you can make sure to grab all of your belongings before